Welcome back. Today we are going to talk about our new arrivals for May. Can you believe it's May?
I cannot.
Maybe we should start that over.
I don't think so. I think we should keep rolling. April showers bring May flowers.
You haven't brought me flowers in a while.
We've got a really cool lineup for May, which late show is coming in like 4 weeks. So
oh my God, that gives me a little anxiety.
A little anxiety over that. But we have some really cool stuff to show you for May. We'll start with a fixed blade, which we don't always do.
Speaking of May, let's start with the Unme. Ooh, yeah.
Nice segue.
Yeah.
The Unme, Quacken style fixed blade from our friends here in Chattanooga.
Is it quacking?
Quacken?
You said quacking.
Quacken? I'm Southern.
He did say quacking.
It's quacking. From RMJ Tactical, they're here in Chattanooga. This is a really cool fixed blade. We've got, of course, our Black Widow red and black G10 handle. They come in all the different standard colors, the brown, green, and the black. These are Magnacut. Usually they come in Nitro V. So they brought out the Magnacut, which everyone will love. So these are new for May.
The Unme for May. Bronze hardware, Kydex sheaths. Do you know what Unme means?
Warrior?
No. Destiny or
Destiny,
fate. It's the Japanese word for destiny or fate. Anyway.
I like the style of this blade. It feels good in the hand. You
like anything
Japanese.
Japanese-esque.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So it comes with the Kydex sheath.
Also, I really love the texturing. You know, people do different texturing styles. I really love the textured look on this one. It's very like feathered. Textured, so.
Yeah, it's a great size. Like, fits the hand well. You want to do like some Bastinelli type stuff with it. It's cool. So anyway, new for May. I think they're in the 260 range, 270. All right, what we got next?
Ooh.
May the 4th be with you yesterday.
The Jedi Master.
So they did not do this model very much back when they were doing a bunch of Star Wars. This is a Microtech, by the way.
Such a popular one too.
And they just didn't do it very often. They did every other color.
They did a ton of the Jedi Knight.
The Bounty Hunter was the most popular in Stormtrooper, but they just didn't do this one that often. I don't know why, because they always sold out quick. So they finally brought it back in the new Gen 4 UTX-85 Jedi Master. Green Yoda blade.
Yep, we got straight edge. We've got serrated edge.
We have part serrated edges. We have all 3 edges right now. I love this one. This was cool.
I'm not a Star Wars person.
I'm in agony.
Never mind. I'm not even going to say it because it's just going to show my...
You don't even know what Star Wars is.
What is this?
That's the lightsaber controls.
Oh, it's the buttons. The lightsaber buttons.
You're right. You shouldn't have said anything. Yes, this is the Jedi Master. Super popular. Listed on the site now.
Cerakote blade. I love it. The green finish was always one of my favorites. The Stormtroopers.
Did you try to push the buttons?
I did. You know, it'd be cool if somebody created that on a button lock or like a front lock OTF where you push the button and it shoots out. What we got next?
Next we have Heretic's latest and greatest. This is the Gen Flipper. The first Gen model ever made was a slip joint. Then they came out with the Auto earlier this year. Now they have the Gen Flipper, their first button lock model. Button lock flipper, small, like a little over 3-inch blade. Very large flipper actually, but it's super fidgety. And this is gonna come in different flavors. They're just dropping these, so expect to see a lot of different options in these. We have bronze blade, we have stonewash, and then we have this black two-tone option. So
bronze is really cool.
Yeah, the bronze is neat. It's like OD green with a bronze blade. This is the Gen Flipper from Heretic Knives. They've got a lot of cool stuff coming this year, and that's new for May. That is dropping actually today as we record this. So,
up next,
these just came in this week, and these are cool.
We have more Talons.
We finally got DLC Talons from Hawk Knives.
So didn't do this again.
Yeah. We'll try not to wear this out, but...
DLC finish.
Yeah, we only got stonewash before. Now we have some DLC options in our camo carbon shipwreck. We have different camo carbon, fat carbon, just different carbon fiber options. All DLC, frame, blade, everything. So a little more expensive, but...
What are these running?
I want to say they're a couple $100 more than the standard ones. Probably $1,200-1,300-ish.
I love it. The DLC looks so good.
It's got good looking DLC on it. And the whole thing is DLC. The hardware, the backspacer, the clip, toggle switch, everything is DLC coded.
I think I need a DLC.
I don't think you do. Hawk Talon in DLC and various carbon fiber options available this May. Available May. Available now.
Now.
Summer 2026.
Okay, I'm so excited about this one. I love all of them, but I'm so excited about this one. This is a brand new model from Three Rivers. 2 companies were the first ones to get it, and we were one of those. So this is the first automatic from Three Rivers Manufacturing, and this is called the Pitbull. Anyway, this is called
it's a dog.
The Pitbull.
Sorry, Bulldog was the river lock. And we said it at the same time.
I love that they named it the Pitbull because it bites. This thing fires so hard. When we got these in and they opened them up in the warehouse, every one of them that fired it were like, dang!
It's one of the hardest firing side autos you'll ever, and it doesn't kick that hard either. It doesn't. It doesn't like jump out of your hand.
Like this is just.
I mean, she's got Talon nails.
Yeah. Here's why I love it, because a lot of times for me, if the button is so recessed, I can't always push it because my nails will stop it. But this is like perfect. I love this. Yeah. This is the first auto. Les has been working on this for about a year and a half, like refining it. I think it started out, it was a little bigger when he first started it. This is like the perfect size. So I wish I had an atom or a neutron here. This is about the size of a neutron.
Yeah, it's about neutron.
This one, you have your black aluminum and then you have the micarta inlay. So I love that we're gonna be able to do so many different inlays on these. Magnacut blade, of course. They're standard clip, which is amazing. I love this. I think it's going to be such a good seller.
Yeah, so. I picked it up yesterday for the first time. It has got great action. It does not jump out. I
mean, look at that. There's no kick to that.
No, it's not bad at all. It fires as hard as anything you've ever played. I don't know of anything that fires harder than this. It feels good.
And it's so balanced.
Great size, yeah.
Yeah, it's like perfectly balanced.
Les did an amazing job on the design.
But I mean, for a first auto that's like insane, I knew he wouldn't let anything get out the door without it being
that's awesome. What's the price point on these? Do you know? All right, next up, we have the new Hinderer XM-18 3.25 inch. So previously they did a 3.5 and a 3 inch. Now they have come out with an in-between, which at first I was like, that's probably not gonna be that much different, but
that's a big difference.
It really is, because for me, the 3 inch is too small.
Quarter of an inch makes a big difference.
Yeah, I knew she'd say that. For her, a quarter of an inch makes a difference. For me, it's got to be at least a half inch. So this 3.25 inch is actually a great size. Yeah. And we have a non-flipper version, which I have. She has the flipper. Both options available. I think same price point as all Hinderers are like in that 425 range. But it's just a great in-between size.
And these are Magnacut?
Yeah, it's Magnacut. We have all the flavors, the different G10 colors that they do. But yeah, this is new for them, brand new model.
I like the 3.25. I mean, I like my 3 inch, but the 3 inch is like a lot smaller. The handle's a lot smaller as well as the blade, but this is like, is this a normal size handle with a smaller blade?
I mean, I have average hands. It fits perfect in my hands. So I feel like there would be a lot of guys out there that like this size versus the 3.5 is not huge, but it's a little bigger. Yeah. This is a good in between. So anyway,
I like it.
That one is available now. Last but not least, it looks like a Spyderco.
Spyderco.
It looks like a Salt Series.
Salt Series. Para 3.
Para 3 Magnacut.
Yep.
Black and white, black and yellow.
I love the black and yellow
it's cool.
finish. I love the textured feel of it.
We've had these before, but they're back in stock now. They move quick.
The Salt Series usually always comes LC200N, H1, or Magnacut. This is the Magnacut.
Lately, it's been mostly Magnacut for Salt Series.
I love the size. The PM3 is like the perfect size.
And the black and yellow G10 is textured. It has a great feel and look to it.
So anyway, we actually had a customer come in this last week and he grabbed one of these for his son. What are you laughing at? We actually had a customer.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the?
I'm not.
He grabbed one of these for his son who is an underwater welder. He wanted him to have this because of that textured grip, that Magnacut. So this is a really good choice for water use.
New for May. Check it out on our website, eKnives.com. Hit the like button, subscribe, help us out, please. We need all the help we can get. Thank you for watching this video, and as always, have a nice day.